Hey guys, Dark Meathies here. We're gonna do a quick time lapse because I forgot to actually have my mic on. I ended up sneezing and then I didn't press the button. So yeah, quick time lapse, and then I'll kind of go over my thoughts on Volcanus and what I ended up doing for the build itself. But I do want to show you guys building out Volcanus itself, because this was one that we did a lot of. So without further ado, into the time lapse and cue the music. All right, so I just had a time loop because, or not a time loop, a time adjust. Quick, I got it. I put another cut there, but it's fine. My time lapse. So I'm gonna kind of confirm of what I've did because, yeah, it was 2 hours cut around in that time lapse, but here is the idea. So we have the grid completely built. What I'm going to do, we got the worms that are surrounding us. what we've done is the bus is going to go eventually through here after we drain all this coal out. Are we getting... Oh, okay, so that's technically gone. We're gonna end up getting all of this gone. Our bus here with copper. We have our gears, steel, I know worm, plastic. We're making some better bullets because bullets work great with these, not lasers. We have our steel. We have our red and blue circuits. We're also getting blue circuits are being produced here. If we need to extend it, we will, but we have to kill this first. This is going to be my test subject since his area is a little bit slower. So the mechanics that I figured out with these is they kind of stay within these boundaries, and if you kill the one in that territory, it opens. As you can see, I've explored. They don't actively attack you, but they will actively attack buildings that you've placed. So I've did a little testing with that. We have our mine down here coming through, which has brought in the foundries. We built this through just a storage tank with lava. We're throwing some of this stone into the lava because we don't need it at the end of the day, because we have a bunch of stone here, and if we do need it, we can always pull that out because calcite and all that is good. I'm actually gonna balance this again. Is this not balancing right? Oh, it's not balancing right because I'm dumb. I'm gonna make a makeshift thing. And this didn't... What? I don't know why I needed that. Okay. Do I have the bus that's blue? I do. Here it is. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go like this. Damn it. I'll just redo it again. And I'll cut this right here. And then from there, we should have it split. There we go. And I'll eventually speed this up. So, we're getting our calcite there. Splitting it through two of these, which this side is... I think this side's copper. And this side is... molten iron. Is not all of this getting through? Well, I might need another one for copper, depending. Yeah, because we're definitely pushing the copper constraints here, and we aren't even totally going hard on this. So I'll have to increase that, but also... I need to do this. To rebalance this. I'm already seeing mistakes that I've made in this, but fine. Then let's go. like this. So we can do this again. There's slight OCD maybe. And there it goes. This should help funnel. It doesn't help this issue. I'm thinking about it. It needs to be like this. Okay, that should actually help this move out. And just for the sake of sanity, if I need some of these, it's here. Okay. So that is how that works, and we'll get the flow of copper up, because the issue is it had too much stone, and so it wasn't able to actually release the stone to be able to produce out like the iron was. So we have that. Our fields here are pretty good with sulfuric acid. We do have another field down here in case we need it. That's why we're going to experiment with this worm or this one first. Now this worm though, it's going to go into this territory, but I think he is going to loop back around. So for power, we end up doing is solar panels here. We had to adjust it because of cliffs. Solar panels here, and then solar panels here we've had to adjust. And since we don't have one of these, I will put an extra one of these here. Ensure that power gets through, because we weren't able to do it there either. Let's put an extra one. Put an extra one here. And if we need, we'll go like that. Okay, so that's kind of daytime. We try to prevent ourselves from crossing that line. Then we put up a nuclear power grid. Now this is, I think, what we're going to ultimately end up doing for our grids. 4 reactors in a circle all heat each other up because of the proximity to each other, and the heat is able to feed each other with that. So all their heat is 99.9, so almost the max of what you can get it. And then the power like this is probably best case scenario with this. So this will be our nuclear power grid portion that we end up building. I think I have it I don't have it my blueprint. Don't want to put it in my blueprint here. There's our nuclear power. I do like it. It has accumulators in it and all of that. Now, if I were to put this on novice, we'd have to put it like down here because it won't fit. And how much does this actually make here? You know what? I'm gonna put this down. Here. I'm just seeing all these issues while we're playing. Even though this is supposed to be just a wrap up of everything. It's in my inventory, isn't it? It is. Where to put this? This work here. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to double this power. If anything, here. And then we'll raise it up. Because we have easy access to water right here. Okay. And then get the building so the supply can actually get there. Has to be here. It's not in the grid. All right, they'll do that, and then that will open that up. So that will slowly build. And we'll get that. So power, that's how we're kind of doing all of that. We have that little nuclear reactor, and I think it's actually doing pretty well. I did figure out how to do the space station. Right now it's He's waiting at Volcanus for science wise. We'll probably send it back so we can get more uranium cells. And we do need probably some chemical plants at this point. Yeah, we need 2. So we can get those chemical plants. It does need 300 of those modules. So I'm going to send it back to Novice since it's not going to get the science. So I'm going to send it back. The changes I've made with this is the guns. This is all guns up in front. Guns work pretty well against asteroids. And then because of their increased range, because I don't want to put that many, we have the laser on the outside to kind of protect the engines and the supply lines on this. What I did add is a long, some long arms to be able to pull if we have a traffic jam through here, and then pull also if we have a traffic jam through here, which looks like we do. But as of right now, it's like pulling through. Oh, this one's not pulling through. Because it needs to be like that. There we go. Now it's an actual loop. I forgot that. I upgrade these to 3 modules here. Productivity 3 modules. I need to put those on there. I'm just noticing I'm missing things. Wow, I just did that backwards. This. Oh, it can't be used on those. So I might have to look at what we need to do with a couple of more power things here. Anywhere we can fit solar panels in, we need to put it in there. We can fit one there. No, we can't. Okay. And maybe that will help things. And then we just set the output priority to right if we want to clear that. And we'll set it good. Same thing here. I'll put the output priority to the right. That's why that wasn't able to output either. So that's why that one wasn't working. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh. That's because we messed up on... I seriously messed that up. Okay, couple of things, but yeah, we kind of screwed up on a couple of things. All right, so as we go through, that's how we're actually doing our planetary stuff on Vulcanus. Then we're taking the depleted uranium, turning it into 238, then taking the T38, the 238 over and crafting uranium bullets with that. Otherwise, we're trying to get up as much of these as possible because this is going to be our ammo that we're going to test against the worms next episode. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to probably test it against the worm down here because he's away from anything that we have built. So it'll probably be against him. Let's see, he has 20% resistance to electric. Explosion is 99, fire 100, laser 100, physical 5 to 50, and then poison is up there. We might also look to build a tank because we can do that. And we might look to see if we can do all that. So as we work down through here, our rockets station where we'll be launching our science. And then we have a large hub here and we're slowly making some stuff. I started upgrading the cargo bay so we can get cargo kind of funneled down faster. It can take more rockets. And then our initial power here, which steam's fine, water is good. So this is being supplied actually by just these 4 water pumps, which is nice. As you work through it, here is our tungsten carbide, which we do have to get some because we have our tungsten ore over here. We're gonna rail it, short rail across, and we're probably gonna have the unloading done here, maybe with bots. I don't know. Bot unloading would be faster. I'm just not sure yet. And then from there, what we're looking at is our science made from that. So that's going to be science production with all of that. As we go through, our oil was an issue. We had to build, what is this? 3, 6, so 12. What is this? 17 just to sustain this much, and we don't even have this oil pumping right now to pull petroleum, and we are at least getting the plastic up. So that's one thing. It is there. Our gears, which we started beginning of the last episode, is there goes my dryer. Beginning of the last episode wise, we've kind of started to get these up. Bothers me that they're not all the same. Okay. Our gears are made there, which then our motors are made up that feeds our electric motors. And those electric motors are then put in a chest, which we have 1.3K. And then they are put out. Now we're having a little issue with this because it's wrong direction. So that's going to produce our motors, and then we can just funnel the motors around. Right now we have 1,200 bots of each. I'm thinking maybe having another 2,000 might be good with this. So maybe having another, and we can have it wait here. So another 1,000 bots of each. And now there's 400 available on the planet with that. So we're not going to get the construction spots done. But we will get the logistics robots done. So there is that. We'll get about 1,000 more bots of each, and then we'll be set there. Because these logistic robots are doing a lot of stuff, and I need more. From there, our blue circuits flow in from sulfuric acid. That's flowing down through our sulfuric acid, which we have a massive bit of supply here. Coming through and pumping. In all actuality, we aren't pumping enough because we're not using enough sulfuric acid. Our steam produced here, being put through here just to get our beginning generators up and going. Eventually, I think we're going to we can put more petroleum on this side, but our heavy to light oil is going to have to be towards the south and producing that. We've kind of got it set up in case we do need it. And our plastic, which we could also upgrade, but like steel's there, plastic would be there. Okay, so that would work. We can put a full line of steel left and right, and a full line of plastic left and right if we need it. In the grand scheme of things, right now, I think we have to get into this coal. And the issue is the carbide. We're not making enough carbide here. Which we'll likely need 2 lines of this if I'm not mistaken. So we'll probably have to flip this off, roll it around, and need 2 lines. Where one can feed the general gist of everything, while the other feeds the science. Science is also fed by what is the tungsten plates. So essentially it works like steel, but it's tungsten. We're making them up, splitting them out wide, and then up into what will be this bit. As we put it also on the bus as 1 line. We will need more red, and then of course it's the same thing with these. So we're gonna have to get all of this gone. I haven't found another source of coal. There's calcite there, 17 million. This actually looks like one that would be a massive vein. 265 here that we'd have to probably funnel. We could probably just mine this and use bots and bring it over, but that's unknown. There's a small calcite deposit. So this might be something where we have another train like we did on Novice, where it comes up, the calcite deposit station is here. It unloads, it'll wrap around over here where the tungsten ore will also have a station maybe right next to it. Maybe the other station will be right here. And then we feed both of those into this and they kind of weave around. We did this with the train a little bit up here. I did a little building where I have a byway here through this station. So this one is stopping here and he's waiting for 120 seconds before he goes up to Happy Iron Time. They were named the same, so I just named it Happy Iron Time. And then we've kind of did a weave here for when we have more in for this copper and uranium, that we have this weave when they're coming through here, they can split off, go do what they need to do over here, and then they'd rejoin here and go back through. So like this is one way north, map north, I mean, like map north, and map way south. Kind of did that with that idea. We kind of did the same thing through here as well. I was having some issues, so we like elevated that one over because of this kind of stop issue, and I elevated this to come through, hit here, elevate over this to allow for the weave to work, and I had to add a one-way, two-way stop here for that. So all the trains kind of work through this, and I've been squashing some bugs through here in protecting our iron mines as much as possible. These bugs, I think they've reoccupied, but I need to move these probably out here. Because this copper is likely going to be something that we need. So I'll do the same general idea that I did with this. And the cool thing with this is the oil. This one is a Southern oil train that would stop here. This one is from this station. This one's from this station up here. But they're able to have enough room. Where's the station? They're able to have enough room to where they don't block the backward path, nor do they block themselves. They don't block the path that ends up this way. And then when this one comes to the south, it stops here. And it's just enough to train that it's not blocking anything that would go south. So that is kind of the idea of what I'm thinking about with trains on the Volcanus. Also, with this, I'm thinking, because we have a lot of stuff that needs to be upgraded, and I'm not seeing a lot of pressure on this bus. And I feel better just bringing over some things. Okay, that's already cleaned up everything. So we're not using this coal up to our potential right now. So I'm thinking what we might end up doing to entertain you for the end of this episode possible. I'm gonna go see if I can kill one of these things. I have a million things on me. And just keep you entertaining with this, because this will be a short episode just to kind of wrap you up in the last 2 hours that I was doing stuff. And I'm just going to attach it to the end of that as we kind of flip around. I'm going to give you something entertained. So yeah, if you have any questions on Volcanus, I think I'm going to make a video after this one on what would have made Volcanus easier to do, because I had to bootstrap a lot of this and it was not the smartest thing we could have done. Hold on, I don't think we're making something here. Well, I'm just gonna, all my bootstrapping stuff is done here. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, give me this. Give me this. Do I need... I have these here. What do I have? And I have those going. Okay. This is just one thing that's going to take a lot of. So I might just do 50 at a time. And then once it's satisfied with these, we'll be set. Okay, so I'll let that just wait until those bots are actually made. And we're going to go hunting. So I have one that's out. Let me get my blueprint here. We don't really use that. All right, let's go. Let's go mess with them. I don't want to mess with one that has kind of messed with me. And this one only strays down here, so it shouldn't mess with me all that much. I just need to see what direction it is, because I'm going to deploy all the guns that I physically have at it. Okay, it's running this direction. Get over here. We killed it! It works! And we are free! Okay. I'm gonna go kill another one. I did not think that was gonna work. I didn't see his health going down, so I figured it wasn't working. All right, let's go hunt this one. Because I'm going to need this, and in the next episode, we can build. You know what I could do to bait it? This is already allocated. Put it down. Oh. That's why the entire grid thing isn't open. I did this last time to bait it. To see if I could kill it, and I couldn't. Well, come on, put that radar down. There he is. I'm not gonna get there fast enough, I don't think. You big jerk! Well, I now know where he's coming from. Oh, because I was technically... Got him! Oh. Interesting. All the logistical bots are coming at me. So we've done it. Oh, it's building up to electricity, that's why. Let's have them request some roboports. Before I end this episode. Where are roboports again? Here they are. Give me 10. To move. We're making roboports, right? I'm not crazy. Let's make a full line. Okay, so much room for activities. So much room. And that's key because this gets 300% power outage or with those. So I'm thinking I also might need here accumulators. And then we keep building solar panels if we need them. That's interesting. So then when we pull up with this, for example, then 150. Hold on. There it is. We'll be able to do more stuff with miners. All right, so that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I feel like these things An absolute beast. And I think we could do actually some good things with robots here. Because robots are the pathway to dominating Volcanus. And likely any other planet that we need. And then being able to get science up, if we can start getting this up, it would be insane also. And while I would love to get that up, hold on. Oh, that's not what I need to do. Good thing it's not active, or else that could have been bad. Do I not? Okay, I have 50. Here we go. And I'm going to build a space station to supply us with carbon indefinitely from space. And that's how we're going to have to bring in carbide there. If anything, I think bringing carbide like this and having it one like this, and it will go up. And that would be like that. And if anything, I'm not sure if this is going to make enough science. No, it's not going to be enough, I think. All right, so I'm about to move this. I'm gonna do some maintenance so we can ultimately get 6 of these, because this isn't gonna be enough science. Also, we're not doing enough of these though. Like 23 science. One thing that I did to stock up science, because we were having some issues with science, is I have buffer chests here that are filled with both science on each of these, and then with requester chests it'll have 200 science of everything, so we'll be able to feed through from here all the way by the bots on the side, and we'll be able to actually feed through and saturate. We don't have another science through this. So purple science might ultimately be what this other one is. On the flip side, we could switch purple science and white science. Which is what I'm gonna do. So once this runs out, we'll be fine. Okay, and then this can be purple. Or, allergic, I mean. All of that's gonna go there. Show the bots. Massive string of bots. It's like a star effect because all the bots go to their other things. Alright, so that's going to be my wrap-up video of everything that has gone on in that little portion. We're definitely going to need more stuff. Particularly iron is the issue we're having. I just noticed that the reason that half the iron was cut off here. But we have so many trains feeding this. The issue isn't the trains. It's the output. And I have a new way of doing this. We're gonna do that because it should shift a lot of it to the forward compartments, which isn't getting as much because of this. My new way of doing it is like this. So we have two in front that supply in, and these two in back will supply this inward one and the next one through here, and it's separated by train cars. And it's oversaturated actually more than what you really need, which is actually a good thing. Now I think the next one is this 11 million ore that we have to fight through. But in the grand scheme of things, I might switch this train to go cycle through these faster. And we'll see. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I have a lot of bug killing to do probably out here. Because there's another one at 8.9. We might need like 3 trains. In which we have 3 trains on standby. Just like sit through here. And wait to go in. Because we're not saturating it. See? There's not enough trains coming through here. And hey, you know me and trains. We need more trains, so we're definitely going to do more trains. Also, the reactors are gonna take a little time to get that up because we don't have the concrete. The concrete is made from iron ore. So that's going to be somewhat of an issue also. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.